The evil Suzaku, aka Karma Suzaku, was the best part of Geass' RE code, and in this video we will go over his tragic tale. He is from an alternative timeline from the original anime. Karma Suzaku's story follows the original anime until his encounter with Zero on Shikina Island. Zero commanded him to be my slave instead of live! Karma Suzaku then betrays Britannia while helping Zero liberate Japan. Zero's extreme methods cause Britannians to resent him. Through that resentment, Britannian nobles learned Zero's true identity and killed Nunnally. This caused Lelouch to go absolutely insane, ordering Karma Suzaku to kill everyone who's Britannian. The Geass command even forced Karma Suzaku to kill his love Euphemia. Karma Suzaku began to live in an endless hell, where he joined in on Lelouch's killing spree. They had quite a death toll which reached hundreds of millions. This led to their face-off against Charles, who had Jeremiah, now a Knight of the Round, at his command. Jeremiah used his Geass Chancellor to free Karma Suzaku from Lelouch's Geass, but it was too late. Karma Suzaku had already lost his mind. Consumed by hatred and an intense bloodlust, he killed Charles and Jeremiah and then unleashed his rage against Lelouch. Lelouch barely escaped, but not before Karma Suzaku removed his cursed eye. It was during that time that the Fimble Winter had started. The main antagonist of Geass' RE code, the Shogun Zero, transported Suzaku to his world, an act C2 initially thought to be impossible. Regardless, Karma Suzaku had arrived. His journey started with a bang as he first runs into Nunnally and then Yuffie. Seeing both alive naturally messed him up, and things only got worse when both called him the wrong Suzaku. Shogun Zero attacked Ashford around the same time while searching for his new weapon. The two would then meet, and things don't go as planned since Karma Suzaku attacked him as if he was his Zero. He forced Shogun Zero to retreat, but Karma Suzaku remained, who became even more confused when seeing Lelouch with C2. Before things could get messy, R Suzaku attacked Karma Suzaku, making physical contact. Just like C2 and Lelouch at Narita, Suzaku and Karma Suzaku shared their memories. This obviously confused the hell out of him, so Karma Suzaku escaped in his own version of the Lancelot Conquista, dubbed the Lancelot Karma. I know, a clever name. R Suzaku collapsed from experiencing those intense memories. He awakened later on in the hospital, then told everyone the story of Karma Suzaku, and then decided that he will kill Karma Suzaku to put him out of his misery. Meanwhile, Shogun Zero tried for a second time to talk to Karma Suzaku. This time things go well, and he persuaded him to join him with a lie that his Lelouch is the Lelouch that's here, so Karma Suzaku can finally get his revenge. The two would then begin their second assault on Ashford, but this time our Lelouch had a plan. He and Suzaku would keep Karma Suzaku busy, while Al used his Geass so Lloyd can get the Lancelot Conquista working. That whole thing was kinda confusing. Anyways, Karma Suzaku easily defeated Suzaku, who piloted the regular Lancelot. Lelouch was then left alone to stall him. Karma Suzaku overpowers the Gwain, destroying the hatch. He gets to see Lelouch again, but something interesting happened. Lelouch's appearance confused Karma Suzaku since he still had the left eye. Shogun Zero encouraged Karma Suzaku to kill Lelouch anyways, but before he does, Al uses his Geass, and as a result, Suzaku later appears with the Lancelot Conquista. Suzaku then defeats Karma Suzaku, but failed to finish him off, which gave Shogun Zero enough time to grab him. Karma Suzaku doesn't reappear until we get that awesome story about Lelouch's clones, the one that had this wonderful part.
Huh?
Unfortunately, he wanted no part of Percy Frankenstein's plan, so all we get is this cameo. Or maybe it was fortunate, who knows. His next and last appearance came at the end of Geass' RE code. Shogun Zero awakened Karma Suzaku to assist him in reclaiming Gigi. Karma Suzaku joined the final battle, immediately going after Lelouch, who's now in the Shinkiro. Lelouch failed to get through to him, which led to Karma Suzaku again damaging his nightmare frame. Suzaku then joined the battle, now using the Lancelot Albion. So you know Karma Suzaku doesn't stand a chance here. Karma Suzaku explained to Suzaku that his wonderful life makes him incapable of understanding him. Suzaku then asked why they can't simply talk about it. Karma Suzaku ignored this invitation, choosing instead to keep fighting. Suzaku then easily takes out Karma Suzaku in his Lancelot Karma. Once again, Suzaku spared his life. Suzaku explained to Karma Suzaku that there was no reason to fight anymore. This is when Karma Suzaku came to the realization that Suzaku was right. The killing was pointless. It won't bring back Yuffie or solve anything for that matter. Karma Suzaku would remain by his nightmare frame until the end when Al defeated K2. With the end of the Fimbul winter, everyone returned to their timeline, including Karma Suzaku, who smiled in a wholesome moment. Karma Suzaku was the only bright spot in this otherwise terrible gacha game called Genesis RE Code. I would argue that this character might be the best thing since the original anime. Granted, his story was rushed due to the failure of the gacha game, but that doesn't ruin the potential here. This could have been an amazing OVA or manga. I wish they gave us that instead of giving us this terrible gacha game. There's a reason why Karma Suzaku was chosen by the fans as the best art in the game alongside Cecile, who got second place, and who could argue with those results. Karma Suzaku had such a cool design from his attire to his face. They did a great job of differentiating him from the original Suzaku, especially with the eye coloring and the facial expressions. He was the polar opposite to Suzaku in almost every way, which was brilliantly enforced by his amazing design. Karma Suzaku represents what Suzaku could become if he ever strayed too far off the path. People often forget that Suzaku is a powerful warrior both in and out of a nightmare frame. It's lucky for everyone else that he chooses not to kill. Because holy crap, if he did without any restraint, then you get Karma Suzaku. An unlucky character born in the worst timeline where Lelouch also didn't hold back. The worst case scenario. Karma Suzaku might have only briefly appeared during the first year anniversary event, but the story was something else with Lelouch's children, I mean clones. You can learn about that right here.